Well, when the Pan Am first opened up about 2 years ago, I noticed that they were offering women's only swim program for beginners, and I've never been exposed to anything where I could swim or practice. So I took this opportunity and I signed up, and from there I ended up loving swimming. So when I first started swimming, it was purely to learn to swim, but I realized I enjoyed the healthy lifestyle. I enjoyed not picking up that bag of chips and having that apple instead, and I enjoyed walking wherever I could go. 2 years ago, when I first started out, I was probably the least athletic, least healthiest person you could find. I would take the elevator to the second floor, and here I am now walking 2 hours wherever I can get the chance. So before, I was about 55 pounds overweight, and I wasn't athletic at all, and I saw that there was this opportunity to go women's only swimming, and I took it. So it was never about losing the weight. There was no oh, I want to lose weight, so let's go swimming. It was about, okay, I want to learn, and I took this opportunity, and I realized that I actually really enjoyed swimming, so I'd always continuously come back. And I realized there were a lot of other activities outside of swimming that I also enjoyed, and without this, the first step I took in swimming, I don't think I would have been exposed to all of these other options. Look for beginner swim lessons. A lot of times nobody knows how to swim in those lessons, and you're not going to be the only one. If it really helps, go with a friend, but at the end of the day, you don't need that friend. You're gonna make new friends. There is the option of covering up completely and feeling comfortable and getting in the pool. There were no restrictions where you weren't allowed to, but there's also the option of women's only swim, where you could come in and it'd be completely women's only, and you could wear whatever you want and get in the pool. I'm not really into competitive anything, just because you could be a sore loser sometimes. You hate losing, and it's normal for a lot of people. But I feel like maybe this exposure to competitive swimming will help me improve. You get to compete, and you get people pushing you to do your best, and that's something you always want, right? Strive to do better.